Modern corporate life is defined by velocity. You spend your day behind multiple screens, managing platforms and generating high volumes of tactical output. Almost every department now operates under the banner of a digital transformation, yet true integration across the entire enterprise routinely fails. Because so much professional energy is poured into mastering specialized dashboards, a quiet assumption often takes root that proficiency with these tools is the same as possessing a digital strategy. The job market is saturated with functional operators who know how to pull the levers of their specific applications, but there is a severe shortage of individuals who can actually orchestrate those systems together. Consider a marketing director who can optimize a digital campaign for maximum engagement, but cannot calculate the financial implications of that data on the broader balance sheet. Or an HR leader who successfully deploys a new talent acquisition platform, but remains blind to how that software drives operational efficiency in other departments. Operating a tool within the strict boundaries of a single department is execution. It is not strategy. Without the ability to integrate these systems across departmental lines, you hit a career ceiling, confined to the role of a siloed executor. Software applications are inherently transient. The indispensable platform you master today will inevitably become legacy software tomorrow. If your value to an organization is tied entirely to a specific interface, every major technological shift forces you to start your career progression over from scratch. To build a sustainable career, you need a permanent operational system, a framework that sits above any single piece of software. It requires a pivot from a tactical mindset focused on adopting new technology to a strategic mindset focused on orchestrating measurable business value. An orchestrator views the enterprise as a connected, living ecosystem, rather than isolated nodes of IT, HR, and finance. Stepping into leadership means moving beyond the safety of your isolated departmental metrics. Your attention must shift from how a specific tool functions to how that tool interacts with the rest of the organization. Moving from functional management to enterprise leadership requires upgrading your professional capabilities from transient software skills to enduring architectural frameworks. Generating actual digital value requires a standardized, rigorous language that every department can understand and act upon. This flow diagram outlines the IMDIQ methodology. It serves as the structural grid that bridges these isolated silos through 5 stages: identify, map, develop, implement, and quantify. In the identify phase, you locate the specific points of friction within the enterprise value stream. The map phase involves designing exactly how data must flow between departments to eliminate that friction. That leads to the develop and implement phases, covering agile execution across teams. Finally, the quantify phase requires you to prove the exact financial impact on the P&L statement, rather than relying on isolated KPIs. Mastering a framework like IMDIQ makes you software agnostic. You are equipped to design and drive transformation in any technological environment, regardless of the specific tools an organization currently uses. Structural methodologies elevate you from someone dependent on the lifespan of a vendor's product into an architect who dictates the future of the enterprise. This cross-functional capability creates the most vital role in any digital transformation: the intelligent translator. The translator takes the rigid technical requirements established by IT and aligns them with the operational realities of other departments. They map those technical specifications directly to the strategic growth models demanded by finance. Simultaneously, they align those same requirements with the human capital considerations managed by HR. This leads to the practice of ecosystem orchestration. Ecosystem orchestration extends your view beyond the immediate firm, requiring you to build and manage external value networks with partners, suppliers, and digital platforms. Managing a network of this scale requires moving past isolated data points and generating comprehensive, actionable business intelligence. Data-driven decisioning is the fuel that keeps this cross-functional ecosystem operating. Synthesizing the constraints of IT, finance, and HR into a single strategy is the defining characteristic of modern executive leadership. To step into that leadership tier, you must stop speaking the language of your original department. This comparison chart illustrates the transition to the 3 pillars of boardroom conversation: operational alignment, risk governance, and value quantification. Operational alignment is the act of forcing HR, finance, and marketing to synchronize their efforts around shared value streams instead of competing goals. Risk governance involves the executive mandate to oversee the security, compliance, and ethical deployment of new technologies. The boardroom is intensely focused on managing the liabilities associated with AI integration and large-scale data deployments. Value quantification is the absolute necessity of discarding departmental vanity metrics. The boardroom requires explicit mathematical proof of how a digital initiative directly improves the enterprise P&L. Mastering this language forces a direct confrontation with the economic realities of digital change, separating the strategic orchestrator from the pure tactician. The crowded employment market presents a hurdle. Employers struggle to distinguish a competent software user from a real digital architect. A standard resume typically reads as a list of tasks performed and tools operated, which fails to prove your capability for enterprise-level orchestration. Even years of internal company experience are frequently viewed by hiring executives as too narrow or biased by the specific silos of your previous employer. Professional credentialing is required to bridge this trust gap. Credentials provide neutral, third-party validation of your strategic capabilities. Certification proves to the market that you possess the rigorous methodology required to manage enterprise-wide change. Without validation, your strategic competence remains invisible. Professional credentialing transforms your resume from a list of tasks into a verifiable map of leadership capabilities. The Digital Strategy Institute is a globally recognized touchstone for this specific competence. DSI provides the digital business strategy programs necessary to break out of the functional silo trap. The Associate Digital Strategy Management Professional, or ADSMP, certification is a key starting point. The ADSMP provides the vocabulary and structural knowledge required for entry and mid-level professionals to begin translating their functional work into business-wide value. For advanced leaders, the Senior Digital Strategy Management Professional, or SDSMP, certification is designed for managers ready to drive complex, portfolio-level change. These certifications prepare you to manage enterprise change rather than just departmental tasks. The shared goal across these programs is to help you take the reins of cross-functional change. This path leads to possessing the proven authority and competence to lead digital initiatives at the highest enterprise levels. The next step in your career is not doing more tactical work, but doing different work. The digital age does not reward the best tool users, it rewards the best strategists.